gbórin yìí o, ẹ gbọ́ orin yìí dáadáa. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, àní Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbòdì, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí, ẹ gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, àní Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbòdì, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni orin yìí tọkọtaya ló máa ń kọ nínú ilé ní civilian barracks náà ti máa ń kọ orin yẹn. Ọkọ ìyàwó kan ló máa ń kọ gbogbo ìgbà anytime tó bá ti wà ń ta fẹ́ tàbó wà nílé, orin yẹn náà fi máa ń sábà mọ̀ wípé ó wà léngbà ní. A ní Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi o, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, àníṣe Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbòdì, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Bàbá fìlú sílẹ̀ pé gbà mí gan-an àwọn èèyàn á dúró síwájú rúmi ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n máa jó máa fi agolo lù wọ́n máa lu ike, wọ́n máa lu garawa kò yé yín wọ́n máa lu kẹ́ẹ̀gì, wọ́n á máa gbé sí wípé Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, àwọn èèyàn máa gbé níta fún pé Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹn, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹn, a ní Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹn, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi sẹ́ àní ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbòdì, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. A máa lè sí gbàngbàng, sí gbàngbàng, sí gbàngbàng, sí gbàngbàng, sí gbàngbàng. Ìlú á máa lọ, á lè máa bára wọn mu lọ. A tún forí sí wípé Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi o, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Wọ́n ti máa gbé o, òun kọrin nínú ilé, nílé civilian barracks, òun kọrin nínú yàrá ẹ̀, àwọn kan wá dó lójú wíńdò àbíta rẹ̀ àtẹ̀tẹ̀ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ papọ̀. Àwọn wá gbé kẹ́gì dání, wá gbé kúròbá dání, wá gbé rọ́bà dání, rọ́bà pọnmi, wọ́n máa lù, wọ́n máa fi ṣèlù fún un. A ní Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi o, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, àwọn kan máa bá gbé, àwọn kan máa lù. A ní Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹ, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹ, àníṣe Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi o, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹ, àníṣe ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbòdì, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Àbá àyàn kó mọ́lẹ̀ everybody a máa jó, òun náà máa jó nù yàrá. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi o, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹ, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹ, àníṣe Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí yẹ, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí sẹ́ àní ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbòdì, Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Àbá ó ti máa ń kọrin yẹn ti pẹ́, ó ti máa ń kọrin yẹn tí everybody máa jó níta, jó nínú ilé, jó níwájú ilé ẹ̀, àwọn mí àwọ̀ yàrá wájọ máa jó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọkùnrin kan máa wá ń sọ fún un lára àwọn tẹ́nàntì ẹ̀ náà ní gbọ́dọ̀ ló pa, ìjọba ló lẹ̀mí ẹ, ìjọba ló lẹ̀mí ẹ, ìyàwó ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ní bọ́dì. Ọlọ́run ti dá wa, ó ti dá wa sáyé, ó ti kó wa lẹ́bìbà. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wá dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ kìnìún àtẹranko tó fẹ́ jẹ, ó dàbí kìnìún àtẹranko tó fẹ́ pa. Ọlọ́run ní ìwọ kìnìún sọ fọ́lọ́run wípé ìwọ fẹ́ràn tó wọ́n jẹ hàn òun, gbogbo ó lè kó láàbí wọ́n láti tọ́ka pò nìyí, wá gbójú ń bẹ́ẹ̀, padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, padà lẹ́yìn òun, wá fa méjèèjì kalẹ̀, ìtútà ń bá lè fi ra wọn pa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó ọkùnrin yẹn máa ń sọ fún wípé wọ́n máa kọ orin yẹn mọ́, wọ́n máa kọ orin yẹn mọ́. Ọkọ ìyàwó wa ń sọ fún pé kí ló dé, orin yẹn Ọlọ́run ló máa fi sọ́kàn tó máa fi ń kọ, ó máa fi ń dárayá ni. Orin yẹn gángbà míì tọkàn bá fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ló máa ń kọ, tó bá ń gbé ọkàn òun, tó bá ń múnú òun dùn. Ọkùnrin yẹn wá sọ fún pé o ní nǹkan mẹ́rin tó máa ń ṣe, ewu mẹ́rin ń bẹ lórí nǹkan ẹyọ kan tó máa ń ṣe nínú yàrá ẹ̀ yìí ni nǹkan ẹyọ kan wo ló máa ń ṣe, ewu mẹ́rin wo ló wà ń bẹ ló ń fi sọ fún ẹ wípé ọlọ́run ti dá ó ti dá ẹ náà so rẹ́mi ìtọ́lọ́run fún ẹ ọlọ́run ti dá fún ẹ ó ti padà lẹ́yìn ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyàwó ẹ tó dẹ́ sọ pé òun ló ní bọ́dì yìí ló ní bọ́dì ṣé bọ́dì ló ṣàgbẹ́mí dúró kò yí ẹ a jẹ́ pé ìyàwó ẹ ló lẹ̀mí ẹ ló ní bọ́dì ẹ ṣùgbọ́n má gbàgbé o ní nǹkan ẹyọ kan tó máa ń ṣe nínú yàrá ẹ̀ yìí nǹkan ẹyọ kan ti mẹ́ lára tó máa ń ṣe ewu mẹ́rin sángílítì ló dẹ̀ wá ń di ẹ wò bá mi ewu mẹ́rin ó ní nǹkan ẹyọ kan báyìí ló máa ń ṣe ó ní nǹkan ẹyọ kan yẹn ti mọ́ lára pa nǹkan ẹyọ kan tó máa ń sìn ẹyọ kan náà ni o nǹkan ẹyọ kan báyìí nǹkan yẹn wá lè mú ewu ńláńlá ewu tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè gbàgbé èèyàn sẹ́wọ̀n pátápátá ewu tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè gbàgbé èèyàn sí rìmọ́ǹdì sí prison yard pátápátá tẹ́nìyàn rọ̀ tí síbẹ̀ tí ó kú síbẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbàgbé ẹ̀ gan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tàbí ewu yẹn lè fà á pé ọ̀yá ẹ̀dẹ́ má gbà á ẹ̀dẹ́ má gbà ẹ̀rọ̀jò bọ́n fún ìyẹn ìjọba lóde má gbà á tí ò sẹ́nì kankan tó lè challenge ẹ̀ ewu yẹn lè fà á nǹkan méjì tí ewu yẹn lè fà nìyẹn lọ́kọ ìyàwó bá lanu pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ you are welcome back to my channel ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ onílò ní jẹ́ màá láàyè wa àwa ọkọ àtìyàwó tá à ń gbé civilian barracks àwọn nǹkan kan wà tẹ́gbẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ máa ń ṣe ó ti mọ́ra láti family house láti lè mọ̀lẹ́bí ó ti mọ́ra sángílítì tọ́já wípé bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi ṣe débà lọ́wọ́ àwọn òbí ẹ̀ nìyẹn òbí rẹ̀ gangan báwọn náà ṣe débà lọ́wọ́ òbí wọn náà nìyẹn òbí tí wọn gangan báwọn náà tún ṣe débà lọ́wọ́ òbí ọwọ́ ti di láti ìran kan sí ìran kan ìran kan sí ìran kejì sí ìran kẹta tó fi wá dórí ọkùnrin tí mo ń sọ yìí ìwà yẹn ti mọ́ lára òun gan kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ kò gbé àárín ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn rí àkọ́kọ́ nìyẹn kò gbé rí o ìgbà tó níyàwó tán ló wá ròyìn pé òun ò gbé family house mọ́ o tàbí ìyàwó ló pa aláṣẹ yìí pé òun ò lè gbé family house ìkànnù méjèèjì méjèèjì jáde ibi tán máa lọ rí lẹ́sìn ní civilian barracks ṣẹlẹ̀ mo bá ti ṣe fídíò lórí yẹn fídíò tó lọ yìí mo ti ṣe lórí yẹn everybody ló ti wò ó tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan kò yé yín ní civilian barracks so ọkùnrin yìí wá ní kò lè ṣe kó má kọrin yẹn a ní ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi 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 sẹ́ á ní ìyàwó mi lónìí bọ́ọ̀dì ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi ọkùnrin wa fi ń yé pé ọlọ́run ti dá ẹ ó ti dá ẹ òun ti jù ẹ́ sáyé ó ti padà ó ti pẹ̀yìn sí ẹ whatever tí bá hápùn ó kù ọ́ pẹ̀ environment ìwé ẹyọ kan wà péré báyìí tó máa ń wù ní civilian barracks ìwà yìí tó bá ń wù family house kì í sábà mú dán wá nígbà míì òun náà máa ń mú dán wá lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣùgbọ́n kò dàbí ti civilian barracks tó bá wá gbé ìwà yìí tó ti jáde kúrò ní family house tó lọ gbé civilian barracks torí ìwà yẹn family house náà wàá gbé sí wàá rì mọ́lẹ̀ wàá gbẹ́ kòtò fún family house tó lè fi pamọ́ ńbẹ̀ yàrá ẹ̀ tó ti kó yẹn tó lè fi pamọ́ ńbẹ̀ tàbí inú ọgbà yẹn o lè fi pamọ́ palẹ̀ sínú family compound yẹn kó kúrò ńbẹ̀ ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí o ti wá ń lọ sí ìwà àtìyàwó ẹ lọ sí civilian barracks ẹ ti gba yàrá ńbẹ̀ ẹ ti gba rúmà palọ̀ ńbẹ̀ self-contained kékeré ẹ ti gbà á láàrin ogunlọ́gọ̀ bítíbitì èrò tẹ́jọ́ ń gbé papọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yín tẹ̀ ń sọ yín kò jọra wọn ìṣesí yín kò jọra wọn ẹ̀yà yín kò jọra wọn àṣà yín kò jọra wọn ẹ̀sìn yín kò jọra wọn ìṣesí yín kò jọra wọn ìhùwà yín kò jọra wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń múra bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń débìlà kò jọra wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ láàmú ìmúra papọ̀ kò jọra wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe afẹ́ ayé jáde kò jọra wọn ọ̀nà tẹ́ ń gbà fẹ́yàwó kò jọra wọn ọ̀nà tẹ́ ń gbà ṣe ìkómọ kò jọra wọn ọ̀nà tẹ́ ń gbà ṣe òkú tẹ́bí yẹn bá kú sí pé ẹsẹ̀ ayẹyẹ òkú ẹsẹ̀ gbẹ̀yìn fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe kò jọra wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tínú yín bá dùn ún gbà mí pé a fẹ́ fi ìdùnnú hàn ọ̀nà tẹ́ ń gbà ṣe kò jọra wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ o tẹ́ pé wọ́n kàn wá rọ gbogbo yín bíbà ẹ wá pàdé nínú ilé ẹyọ kan nínú agboolé kan tí ẹnìkan kọ́ sílẹ̀ bàbá olówó kan bí olówó kan ló kọ́ sílẹ̀ tàbẹ́gbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tàbẹ́gbẹ́ ló kọ́ sílẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi ń rẹ́ǹtì ẹ wá pàdé ń bẹ̀ so ìwà yìí tó yẹ kí ìgbà tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ kó family house yín nílé mọ̀lẹ́bí ló ti yẹ kó gbé ìwà ń kalẹ̀ ìwà ni ó tún wá rú bàràbàrà ó tún gbé wọ civilian barracks pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀ ọkùnrin yẹn wá fi ń yé wípé ìwà ẹyọ kan torí tó ń wù yẹn òun ti máa mẹ́ẹ̀ kéde kó máa ròyìn fóun ìwọ gan lè máa mọ̀ wá yẹn bò tó máa sọ fún ẹ torí ìwà ẹyọ kan yẹn danger mẹ́rin ló gbé dání dangers mẹ́rin ló gbé dání mẹ́rin kòrókòró danger mẹ́rin ẹ ti rí báyìí danger mẹ́rin ló gbé dùn ìwà ẹyọ kan tó ń wù yẹn ìwà ẹyọ kan yẹn níjọ́ tó bá lọ yíwọ́ báyìí ewu mẹ́rin sangiliti ló gbé dání ewu mẹ́rin ló gbé dání ewu mẹ́rin tó dẹ̀ gbé dání yẹn ẹyọ ọ̀kan rẹ̀ tó bá wọ̀ ò lè bọ́nú ẹ̀ ẹyọ ọ̀kan yẹn ò lè bọ́nú ẹ̀ ẹyọ ọ̀kan nínú mẹ́rin yẹn tó bá lọ ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ́rẹ́ ò lè bọ́nú ẹyọ ọ̀kan yẹn débi pé tí méjì bá wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ò tiẹ̀ lè ẹyọ ọ̀kan gan ò lè bọ́nú ẹ̀ ìdàkọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí sẹ́wọ̀n kọ́ jẹrà sẹ́wọ̀n pátápátá kọ́ jẹrà sátìmọ́lé pátápátá tàbí kíjọba ní kí wọ́n dé ẹnìyẹn má gbà á oyè ẹ̀yìn sọ́jẹ́ sínà bọ́ fún kárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakárakáraká welcome back to my channel. This is Master Baba's Comedy TV live. You are welcome back. You know, before I do anything in my life, now to remember Almighty God first. Èmi kọ́ máa rántí Ọlọ́run ni. I always remember my God. He was the one that created me. He was the one that make me happy, make me in better condition. Yeah, he was the one giving me the power to do everything I was able to do in my life successively, without grudges, without any wahala, without any fitina. Can you see? Glory be to him in the universe. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn, after that, now I come greet my mama. Now I come greet my mama, my only mama. Can you see her? After now I come greet the whole women all over the world. All women all over the world. Starting from the one when they newly born now, female girl, when they newly born now, my mama. So I come greet them, reach the elderly ones. Wey be say single teeth, even dey for the mouth again. The mouth don't dey free now. I just see her, but in front of the baba, that mama na still get. Bẹ́yìn bá tán lẹ́nu mọ́ mi. Àní bẹ́yìn bá tán lẹ́nu mọ́ mi. Bẹ́yìn bá tán lẹ́nu mọ́ mi. Ẹlẹ́ni lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ṣẹ́. Bẹ́yìn bá tán lẹ́nu mọ́ mi. Ẹlẹ́ni lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ṣẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àwọn ni màmá tó bí wa. Àwọn ni màmá tó bí wa lọ́mọ, àwọn ló ru oyún wa, àwọn ló tọ́ wa tí à ń wò wá tá a fi dàgbà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn baálé ilé tó rí ṣe táṣìírí wọn bò tọ́kàn wọn balẹ̀ nípasẹ̀ àwọn màmá wa ni. Àwọn màmá wo sinmi àdúrà. Wàláhì tàlá gbogbo àwọn màmá ni mo kí wọ́n káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Ilé yín ọ̀nà yín kò ní bàjẹ́. Gbogbo tó ti dánú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin obìnrin Ọlọ́run ní bàjẹ́, kò ní fọwọ́ bàjẹ́ kàn. Èyí tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó Ọlọ́run ó bomi ìtura sí i. Yóò mọ̀ dáa ni láti sinmi mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo táwọn ohun wájú tó ń wù wá, Ọlọ́run ní sọ ní ìbànújẹ́ máa lọ́wọ́. Orí wọn wà tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ láyọ̀. Aburú ayé aburú àlìkí á máa fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin obìnrin lápapọ̀. Látòrí ọmọ nẹ́sẹ̀ ń bí sí ni o. Lórí àwọn tó ti darúgbó jọ́kújọ́kú tí ò lè rìn gan mọ́. Àmì àṣẹ Ọ̀rúnmìlà Jésù. Mo ṣe máa ń dúpẹ́. Mo máa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo obìnrin lápapọ̀. Èmi máa ń yọ̀ ní márọ́bìnrin. Àní bẹ́yìn bá tán lẹ́nu mọ́ mi. Ẹlẹ́ni lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ṣẹ́. Ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Lèmi ṣe máa ń dúpẹ́ all the time o. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn mo ṣe wá ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin. Ẹ má bínú o. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ má bínú pẹ́yìn ni mo tò gbẹ̀yìn. Ìwà yín burú. Ẹ má bínú, ìwà yín ò burú. Ìwà yín tutù jẹ́lẹ́ńkẹ́. Àwọn obìnrin rọ́jú ni. Wàláhì tàlá àwọn ọmọ wa ń rọ́jú ni. Tí wọ́n bá wo ń tẹ̀ ń ṣe fún wọn, gbogbo yín wọ́n kó sátìmọ́lé. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin kọ́ ni. ìka kan ọ̀wọ̀ yín dì mọ́ bí ẹ bá wà mẹ́kúnnù táwọn obìnrin dúró tì yín tí wọ́n bá yín faradà níjọ́ kúlíkúlí ẹjọ́ ń jẹ ni níjọ́ gàrí lásán tí ò sí kúlí ẹjọ́ mú ni níjọ́ mi gẹ́fẹ̀ lè da ìlùbọ́ nú omi tútù tẹ́mọ̀ rò tẹ́lẹ̀ fi ṣe gàrí obìnrin ó sì mọ́nẹ́jì ẹ̀yọ́ bá yín mú bẹ́ẹ̀ bó bá ti wá dé ìka kan ọ̀wọ̀ yín dì ìgbà náà lẹ́ mọ́ wá rántí pé ó ti darúgbó ìgbà yẹn lẹ́ mọ́ rántí pé màmá ò mèrèsè lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì abẹ́ẹ̀rí nǹkan ìgbà yẹn lé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi pé kì í lọ́sọ lásìkò kì í wọṣọ lásìkò kó o tó lówó ìjọ rántí yìí ni ẹ jẹ́ ronú ẹ̀pìwàdà ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ẹ ronú ẹ̀pìwàdà fa èmi kàn ń dọ́gbọ́n sọ fún yín ni o tí àwọn obìnrin bá gbá yín mú tí wọ́n bá jù yín sátìmọ́lé bí ọjọ́ méjì ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ara yín ó balẹ̀ ojú yín tó le kokoko nìyọ́ rọ̀ ẹ̀yin obìnrin lèmi wà o ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ èmi lákọ̀wé gbogbo obìnrin àgbáyé bí mo sì bá a dé tí wọ́n fi mí jẹ ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president kìí ṣe wàsá èmi kọ́ ọmọ owó òye ń fúnra mi èmi kọ́ ni mo béèrè oyè ni ibi ẹ̀ ń wò mí dé pé ibi mo sakitiyan dé lórí àwọn obìnrin wọ́n wá fi mí jẹ ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó gbogbo àgbáyé àti funfun àti dúdú àti pupa ọlọ́run kọ́ mọ́ bọ́lá mi jẹ́ kó fún mi lẹ́mìí gbígbó àtàláfíà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo tó ti dá inú ọ̀rọ̀ mi kọ́ mọ́ bàjẹ́ èyí tó wá kù díẹ̀ káàtó kọ́ lọ́n bá mi tó ṣe kórí fún gbogbo ẹ̀yìn yòókù náà fẹ́ mo ti ya nǹkan mi gan mọ̀ àfi kíyàwó mi ó ní sùúrù ṣé ẹ rí i lèmi ṣe máa ń dúpẹ́ mo ṣe gómìnà síwájú ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ẹ má bínú mo ti tọrọ àforíjì mo kí ẹ̀yin náà ìwà tí yín náà dáa ọ̀dà ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbogbo yìí. Yeah, can you see? That is why I always greet everybody. Women first in everything I do. Women first. That is why I do my own things. Women first, they are the number one in my heart. They are the number one. They are our mother. They are our sister. They are our wives. They are the one that born us, train us right from the beginning of our life till the end of the way we did now. Can you see how me I no go first greet them? I no go first dey greet them. I must now. I no go greet. Then be my mama. Can you see now? Our main topic for today. Before I go to the topic, e get some things as a couple. Yeah, the work don start o. E get some things as a couple. You never marry that time. You never marry. You dey for family house. E get one kind character wey man dey do. Man, e dey do am. Na one kind character. Man dey do am for family house. Woman sef dey do am for family house. You wey be girl wey dey for family house wey be say you never marry, but that character e don master you because na so you meet am for your mama hand. Na so your mama meet am for im mama hand. Your mama na so you meet am for im mama hand. Na so the thing continue dey go before you come reach your own now, which means you inherit the character from your mama, from your papa. The same thing to the man. You wey dey for family house now wey be say that character don master you, na so you meet am for your papa hand. From your papa come inherit am for im papa. Your papa come inherit am for im papa. Can you see am? Na so the thing just dey go before you come reach your turn now. As you see am, which means say the character don master you very well. E don become part and parcel of you. Can you see? And that character now, as you say you don marry now, you don grow up mature. As a man, you wan marry. As a girl now, you don mature enough. You don get husband. Say you don marry. Now you don marry finish. You don become husband and wife. You don become husband and wife now. Until you see am, they don do the marriage now. They don do the marriage. Everybody don hear am. Na plenty people go there. They record. They take pictures. Until you see am, then they talk am for radio. Television house come there. They come show am live. Na all the whole world dey see wetin happen that day. How you take send money, how you take spend money, how you take arrange the ceremony. Different musician play. You spend a hell of money there. Can you see? Na everybody hear am now. Now una don comot for your family house now. Go join your husband for im own family house. Yeah. The husband, you with your husband or you don bring decision that say you no dey like make you stay for family house again. Na civilian barracks now, na im your husband come get a room, a single room or room and parlour or small self-contained now. Una wan pack from family house now go civilian barrack go dey stay. You wan comot for your town, you wan comot for your village, you wan go enter another town now where civilian barrack stay, na there you come get your own house now. Na there you wan come go there dey live. Can you see? But hey, as one man dey talk am o, he say one character dey with you as a woman. As a man, one character dey with you wey be dey you don master two of una from the family house. Yeah, na the character be like say you inherit am. No be you gaga sef that character. You inherit am from your mama, you inherit am from your papa. Your papa sef inherit am from him papa. Your papa inherit am from him papa. Until you see how the thing continue go like that. Now, that character now you no know, and you no see somebody tell you, and your sense sef, so your sense no tell you. You no see that think reach that area since they born you. Na single character o, single character. Ìwà ẹyọ ọ̀kan yìí náà ni. Ìwà ẹyọ ọ̀kan yìí tó wá mọ́ ọkọ lọ́wọ́, tó mọ́ ìyàwó lọ́wọ́, tí wọn ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ wá yẹn, wọn ò dẹ̀ jókòó ronú débẹ̀ kí wọ́n mọ̀, wọn ò dẹ̀ rí èèyàn tó sọ fún wọn, ẹ̀rí nǹkan yìí kó le. Ìwà yìí làwọn méjèèjì wá gbé, ni wọ́n gbé dé civilian barrack. Yeah, ibi tí wọ́n lọ gbé sí ilé ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn rẹpẹtẹ, ilé tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bìtìbìtì èrò ń gbé, tí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò jọra wọn, tí ẹ̀yà wọn ò jọra wọn, tí ìṣesí wọn ò jọra wọn, tí bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣẹ̀sìn gan ò jọra wọn, ìmúra wọn gan ò jọra wọn, ìlú tí wọ́n ti wá ò jọra wọn, bí wọ́n ṣe ń wọṣọ kò jọra wọn, bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣẹ̀sìn kò jọra wọn, bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣayẹyẹ kò jọra wọn, bí wọ́n ṣe ń sọdún kò jọra wọn. Tí inú wọn bá dùn nígbà míì tí wọ́n fẹ́ dọ̀wọ́ inú dídùn, bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe kò jọra wọn. Gbogbo nǹkan yìí ló pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ tí ò jọra wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ ń gbénu ọgbà ni. Ẹ̀rí pọ̀rọ̀ gba èrò. Yeah, I think you hear all the thing wey I dey talk now. Everything wey this the ten ant dey do for inside civilian barracks now, all people wey dey there dey live together inside civilian barracks. All their characters, all their way of life from A to Z, e no resemble. No single one resemble. And all these people gather, billions of people gather together to stay in an environment. This thing needs sense. This thing wey I dey talk now, e need common sense. Person has to sit down very well. You think the way you can behave. You think the way you can nurture yourself. You think the way you can maneuver yourself in living with different type of people with different characters in the same environment without putting yourself in trouble. Yeah, without using your own character to put another in trouble. Without another people use their own sense put you in trouble. Can you see? Or may not use in a sense, all of una put in yourself inside big trouble. See, can't see the way the big thing we come dey inside now. To rent a house is not a problem at times. Yeah, to go outside, find a house to rent is not a problem at times. To get a better room and parlour, self-contained, is not hard at times. Yeah, you get all these things easily. Even the money, the dough when I go carry go there, go pay for house rent, 1 year, 2 years, pay for almost bills wey dey there. At times e dey come easy. Yeah, when all these things come by easy way now, you can't remain the way how you want to live for there, wey katakata, wey trouble no go gas out. Yeah, from the wife side, from the husband side, from both of una, how trouble no go come, how wahala no go come, how una no go end up in prison yard, how una no go end up in firing squad. Can you see? Na only one character. Na only one character o. Ìwà ẹyọ kan péré ni. Ìwà ẹyọ kan péré ni ìwà yẹn. Ọlọ́run gbọ́. Ìwà ẹyọ kan ni. Ó ti mọ́kọ lára láti ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí. Ó ti mọ́yàwó lára láti ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí. Wọn ò dẹ̀ mọ̀. Wọn àdè rẹ́ni bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ jogún ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn òbí wọn ni. Lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n gbé dàgbà. Ìwà yìí ti mọ́ra. Ó ti mọ́ra. kódà àwọn àléébù kọ̀ọ̀kan máa ń wáyé nígbà wọn fi wá family house tó bá wáyé ẹ mọ̀ pé láàrin mọ̀lẹ́bí sí mọ̀lẹ́bí wọ́n máa ń paná rẹ̀ ni tọ́nà ń bá wáyé nígbà míì tó jẹ́ pé ó yẹ kẹ́ni tí ọ̀rọ̀ náà sẹ́mọ́ lọ́wọ́ kún ó gbé làgọ́ ọlọ́pàá ni kún ó fìyà jẹ mọ̀lẹ́bí ò ní gbà mọ̀lẹ́bí ò ní gbà torí wípé ìtọ́sẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí sì ọmọ àbúrò ìlọ́sẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n lọ́sẹ̀ ọmọ àbúrò màmá lọ́sẹ̀ bàbá lọ́sẹ̀ màmá àǹtí lọ́sẹ̀ bọ̀dá lọ́sẹ̀ àǹtí sẹ́ni pọ́rọ̀ yẹn ti wọnú ara wọn mọ̀lẹ́bí kan náà ń gbogbo wọn gbogbo tó wà lè wù kó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ló di sónú ẹ̀kú àrùn mọ́ra náà ni wọ́n mọ̀ pa mọ́ra ni ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí báyìí ọkọ àtìyàwó ọkọ nínú ìdílé ọ̀tọ̀ ìyàwó nínú ìdílé ọ̀tọ̀ tí wọ́n wá ní ìwà yìí lọ́wọ́ kódà ìwà tí mò ń sọ yìí gbogbo ẹni tó bá gbé ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ níwà náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìwà ẹyọ kan tí mò ń sọ yìí gbogbo ẹni tó bá gbé ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ níwà tá à ń wí yìí àfẹ́ntọ́lọ́mbà kó yọ ńbẹ̀ àfẹ́ntọ́lọ́mbà ti là lójú rẹ̀ tàbẹ́ni tí tó ti fara gbá òun náà ti níwà lọ́wọ́ òbọ̀ tó ti fara gbá lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó fara gbá lẹ́ẹ̀kejì gbà tí wàá fi dẹ̀kẹta lọ́pọ̀lọ́ ẹ ti sí pé àwọn eléyìí ó kó báyàn o àwọn eléyìí lè sọ̀yàn dèrò ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn eléyìí lè sọ̀yàn di ẹni tíjọba ọ̀rà mọ́kùn tí wọ́n so mọ́gi tí wọ́n níjọba ẹ̀yìn sọ́jà ẹ̀yẹ yìnbọn fún tí ò ní sẹ́ni tí ó bí wọn. so ẹlòmíì ti já sí kótópò lè mọ̀lẹ́bí tá a bá wá pín sí 100% ìyẹn ìdíwọ̀n 100 àwọn tó sọjí ò ju 2% lọ́nù 100 ìwà fi ń yé wa wípé kò sẹ́ni tó sọjí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni iye àwọn tó sọjí ò pọ̀ rárá àwọn tí ò sọjí pọ̀ gan ó wá ti fi yé wa wípé gbogbo wọn pátá la sọjí ìwé ẹyọ kan náà dẹ̀ ni ìwé ẹyọ kan yìí tí yàn bá wá wù bàràbàrà tákòbá rẹ̀ bá dé àkóbá 4 ìní ó gbé wá àkóbá oríṣi 4 ńláńlá ni ó gbé wá ẹyọ kan rẹ̀ wá ní tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọ̀tá wa ńgbà míì ó lè já sẹ́wọ̀n tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́tá wa ó lè já sí pípé ẹyẹ èdè mọ́gi ìjọba ni ó pàṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin sọ́jà ìjọba ẹ̀sìn náà bá fún kárakákákákákákákáká wọ́n pa yókù láyé ètò yìí kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tá ò bá ti subscribe sí channel yìí èmi ò tiẹ̀ bẹ̀yẹ̀ mọ́ bí mo bá dé yìí o mi ò bẹ̀yẹ̀ mọ́ nítorí wípé kí n tó máa jókòó lẹ̀ kí n tó máa kọ story jáde kí n tó jókòó lẹ̀ kí n tó máa gbé tàn jáde kí n tó jókòó kí n tó lè máa ronú àwọn tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi 40 ọdún sẹ́yìn 30 ọdún sẹ́yìn 35 years ago 20 years ago kí n tó lè tẹ́ àwọn tí mo ti gbàgbé pátápátá ó wá tó di pé mo wá mú dígà ìwọ̀n ń gbẹ́ ilẹ̀ ìwọ̀n ń gbẹ́lẹ̀ ìwọ̀n ń hú wọn jáde lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan kì í ṣiṣẹ́ kékeré so ẹni tó bá wù kó subscribe ẹni tó bá wù kó má subscribe ẹni tó bá wù kó wò ó ẹni tó bá wù kó má wò ó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ pé àwọn onílàkàyè yẹn wọ́n ń tẹ̀lé mi sẹ́ mo mọ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́gbọ́n onímọ̀ olóye onílàkàyè yẹn ọlọ́pọlọ àwọn tẹ́ pé ọpọlọ wọn ń tẹ̀síwájú ní lójoojúmọ́ tí ò gbà kan dúró mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n tẹ̀lé mi gbágbágbá àwọn ni ń tọ́ mi sọ́nà tí n bá fẹ́ gbórí kò lọ́nà àwọn tó dá mi padà kó ti ń kó lójú ọ̀nà rèé nígbà míì tí n bá rí kàbàkàbà tí mo já lu kòtò kí n ṣubú àwọn ní ń fà mí lápá ókè pé irọ́ ni ó ṣèwọ̀ ò ní ṣubú wájú tiwa ò ní ṣubú àwa ti wà lẹ́yìn àti tẹ̀lé ẹ̀ digbídigbí la wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ nìṣó kò séwu tá a bá ti tẹ̀lé ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn obìnrin ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin náà tẹ̀lé wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀rí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so ibi tẹ́tò yìí dé dúró báyìí ó ti kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ Master Abbas Comedy TV ti kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ àwa ti gòkè odò káfárá ó tó já a ti gòkè odò a ti gòkè odò ọkàn jẹ́ pé tíyàn bá ní ọlá yóò tó máa gbàdúrà kọ́ lọ́ máa pọ̀ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tíyàn bá lọ́lá yóò tó máa gbàdúrà kọ́ lọ́ máa pọ̀ YouTube ti sáìn wa wọlé ọ̀rọ̀ ti tàn YouTube ti approve ẹ̀ so ogun tá à ń ṣe jáde àfi ń gbára wa níyànjú ni ẹ subscribe torí ọlọ́run àfi ń pọnra wálé ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn tí ètò yìí wúlò fún bí àwọn màmá mi torí wọn pé àwọn bàbá mi tí ọpọlọ wọn wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn tẹ̀lé mi ní digbídigbí. Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ń pè mí pé eléyìí náà ṣẹlẹ̀ àfi ń kúnra wọn là ń gbé jáde kì í sọpọlọ tèmi nìkan mò ń lò ó. nítorí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó yé wa nìyẹn. Ẹlòmíì lè máa rò wípé ìwọ ọmọ kékeré yìí lọ́mọ wá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́mọ kọ́ àwọn àgbàlagbà lọ́gbọ́n lọ́mọ kọ́ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ rẹ lọ́gbọ́n ṣé làákàyè tèmi kò ju tiẹ̀ lọ ni. Àwọn èèyàn ń pè mí oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ló ń tẹ̀ mí láago wọ́n ń gbé sí mi létí. Òmíì ń bẹ tẹ́ pé mi gan ti rí tí ò jẹ́ titun fún mi. Àwọn míì ń bẹ tẹ́mi gan ò tí ì fojú rírí tọ́lọ́mọdé kárí láburú ire ni ká máa rí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà so kò ń ṣe pọ́pọ́lọ mi ni mo fi ń gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ kalẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣe mistake. Gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi àwọn àgbàlagbà ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mò ń sọ àwọn àgbàlagbà obìnrin àwọn àgbàlagbà ọkùnrin tí n bá láwọn àgbàlagbà ni pé obìnrin tẹ́sẹ̀ bí ń sìn báyìí já ń bí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó fi dórí àwọn ọmọ wa tẹ́yìn ti tẹ́ lẹ́nu wọn àgbàlagbà gbogbo wọn lójú tèmi ọmọ ni wọ́n jẹ́ fún mi ọwọ́ méjì fún gbogbo èèyàn. Ẹ̀rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn bàbá mi gan kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ tó fi mọ́ orí ọkùnrin tẹ́sẹ̀ ń bí lọ́wọ́ báyìí sí yìí pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá mi tó ti dàgbà tẹ́yìn ti tẹ́ lẹ́nu wọn bàbá tèmi ni wọ́n jẹ́. Àwọn ẹni kí n máa so wọ́lọ́ ń wà lẹ́yìn mi. Àwọn ẹni kí n máa sọ pé kò séwu so gbogbo tí mò ń sọ jáde yìí ọpọlọ tí wọ́n lè mí ń gbé jáde ó kàn ń gba ẹnu tèmi jáde ni. Ọpọlọ tí wọ́n lè mí ń lò èmi ò fi gbà kan gára sódà náà ti ẹ̀dà débi pé màá kárì sódà ẹ̀rí mo gbé sódà òlòkè mo gbé irọ́ ni kò lọ èmi ò mọ̀ ń ṣe ń tèmi. So ohun tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́yìn tí ẹnìkan wá mú dígà tọ́lọ pọn tó mú tí wá ń sá ilẹ̀ tí ń sá káàkiri tí ń wá wọn lóhun tá à ń gbé jáde yìí àwọn tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ tẹ́mi gan ọmọ yìí gbọ́n tẹ̀lé mo lè fi sọ̀tàn lórí YouTube. So kò ń sàròsọ kò ń sàròsọ ibi tí léwu dẹ̀ dé sí báyìí àwọn ọlọ́gbọ́n tiẹ̀ ti tẹ̀lé mi kò sí nǹkan kan èmi ò tiẹ̀ kígbe subscribe mọ́ àwọn ọlọ́gbọ́n ti wà lẹ́yìn mi already àwọn èèyàn rere ti wà lẹ́yìn mi already. Àwọn ní àmọ́ fa mi fa àwọn nǹkan wọlé èmi ò ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn mọ́ mi ní pé subscribe mọ́ o bí n bá ṣe mistake ló kù mi ní pé ẹ subscribe mọ́ mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn rẹ tó ti tò lẹ́yìn mi yìí àwọn màmá mi èèyàn rẹ tó ti tò lẹ́yìn mi àwọn bàbá mi èèyàn rẹ tó ti tò lẹ́yìn mi àwọn ni wọ́n mọ̀ bá mi fa àwọn èèyàn wọlé àwọn mọ̀ bá mi fa àwọn èèyàn wọlé tó mọ̀ subscribe pé ẹ tẹ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń bẹ̀ ó rí mọ́ ń bẹ̀ ọpọlọ wa nílò ya máa tẹ̀ sí nítòkù ilé àwọn èèyàn ti ń pè mí pé má kí gbé subscribe mọ́ àwọn màmá mi ti ń tẹ̀ mí láago àwọn bàbá mi ń tẹ̀ mí láago wọ́n ní má kí gbé subscribe mọ́ o ẹ subscribe ní má kí gbé mọ́. Àwọn táwọn bá mọ̀ wípé ìrìn wọn dáa ó yẹ kí wọ́n jẹ́nu àǹfààní kínní yìí àwọn làwọn máa mú wọn wọlé mi ò ní mọ̀ èmi ọkàn rí pé káǹtì ń lo òkè ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní kí n farabalẹ̀ kí n máa wòran Ọlọ́run ni ó ṣiṣẹ́ pípọ́ Ọlọ́run ni ó ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn kì í ṣàwọn gan Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ yẹn báyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run ti wà lẹ́nu ẹ ohun gbogbo ọmọ lòkè rere ní rere wọ́n ní kí n pàtì pé subscribe wọ́n ní kí n má sọ ọmọ èmi náà dẹ̀ ní sọ ọmọ mo gbọ́gbọ́n tẹ́ wí àgbàtẹ́ bá tó fún mi láṣẹ rẹ̀. You are welcome back to my channel. Now, can you see now a couple that been living in matrimonial home in different ways? Wife is living with her parents, husband was living with her parents before they later become husband and wife. So this character now master almost everybody living in the family house. Yeah, it is a single character. But this single character, if you are not taking time, if you are not very careful to discover that character, to sit down and think very well and know that character I'm trying to say. It's a single character. When this character master you, master your wife or any one of you or two of you, if care is not taken, it's going to land you in jail. It may likely to land you in jail. I'm telling you sincerely. It may likely to land you in jail. It may likely to land you in firing squad. Either of the two. Yeah, or the two. That person first go to jail. They forget her there. After they now bring her out to firing squad. Can you see that is 2 in 1? We don't pray for anything bad. That is why I am doing this program, to enlighten people, to open people's eyes. There are common things we do. There are many common things we do in the family house that as master, as a woman, has master our body. As a man, as a male, it has master our body. We don't count it. Even if somebody says something about, say, shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth, jare. Shut up your mouth. And so we dey do am for here. Everybody trust each other. We are all single. Ẹbí kan náà ń gbogbo wa. Ẹbí kan náà ni wá, sinmi ẹnu ẹ. Sinmi ẹnu ẹ. Báwa ṣe báwa yìí lẹ́nu. Báwa náà ṣe ń wù láti kékeré tá a fi di gọ̀lọ̀tọ̀. Tá a darúgbó bá ṣe wà yìí nì. Aburú kankan ò ṣe wá. Àwọn nǹkan kan dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń pa náà rẹ̀. Torí pé àárín ẹbí la wà. Àárín mọ̀lẹ́bí la wà. So can you see now? You are welcome back again. If you have don't let me say it again. Hey, the sales will not say it again, though. The sales will not say it again. Yeah. I'm very sorry, sir. I'm very sorry, ma'am. Now, you follow me up. Husband and wife now have joined together. They have joined together as husband and wife. They have joined together now. The woman has left the family, her own family house. Now go to join the husband in his own family house now. They are living there. Now they decide to pack out of the husband family house now to go and rent house in the town. Now they have find different houses to get or to rent in the town. They are now able to get where civilian barrack is. Inside civilian barrack now, they were able to secure a single room there. At time when there is big money, they secure a room and parlor. At time there is big money in hand, they are in low. At time they secure a small self-contained in a civilian barracks. All what you are trying to say now, they are now part of the civilian barrack tenants living there. Yeah. Can you see that movement now? See the processes. One step after the other, one step before the other. Now they are now in civilian barracks. They've rented the house. They have went there to wash the room and parlor, the small self-contained they acquired. They have washed it. They have washed it properly. They have cleaned everywhere. Now they have repainted it now. Though the room was painted before, it was not painted before, but now they have repainted it. They have beautified the room and parlor. Then the self-contained, they have beautified it now. Yeah, they have put many things there. They have put their beds, the chairs, the curtain, many things they have put there now. Can you see? They have put all these things there now. So the husband has prepared it. Now went back home to inform the wife. My wife, I have did this, I have did that. Let's go together and see what has happened. The wife now has followed the husband. He has followed her husband to the civilian barracks now. They enter there, they enter into the room and parlor. They enter into the room self-contained. They acquire there. The wife said was very happy. It was a start type of the house they want, was the one the husband was able to acquire in the civilian barracks. Can you see? So plenty people are living inside with different characters, different nature, as I've said earlier. Can you see? Different character, different behaviors, different religion, different mode of living, different ways of doing their ceremonies, many things, different ways of dressing, different way of talking. Yeah, all these things are jammed together, packed in one place. Person have to sit down and think well before you enter this kind of house, this kind of compound. You have to sit down well before going to anywhere. You sit down alone, you think, how can you live in this kind of environment? How can you live in this kind of area? How can you live in this type of condition without putting yourself inside wahala? How can you live inside this kind of a compound without putting people into trouble? How can you live in this kind of area without find yourself inside frying pan? Yeah. Person have to sit down and think. The husband need to sit down and think. The wife need to sit down and think on their own separately. And secondly, they have to sit down together and talk over this issue. Think over this issue. Conclude over it. So after the first sitting separately, the second one they sit down together agree. They talk the important things together, how to live inside this house successively. So that when they enter in, there will not be disagreements. Argument will not be entering their mouth. Can you see? After this second sitting, two of them have to go to lawyer. They have to go and meet police officers to take advice. When two of them go there, the lawyer will help them to analyze everything from A to Z to them. How to live in this kind of a house without putting yourself inside wahala, without putting people inside wahala, without putting the entire house inside trouble. Trouble may come at times, they will seal the whole house. Yeah, it used to happen. Don't be surprised. It used to happen. If somebody commit big offense in the house, government can seal that compound. Yeah, with the properties inside, nobody will take anything out. Nobody will take anything out. They will seal everything up. If they did not even put all the tenants in guard room. Yeah, many things are happening in the town. Many things are happening. I'm telling you sincerely. Government can seal up the whole house with the properties inside. Put all the tenants in guard room for one reason or the other. One big trouble that happened inside that compound. We are praying not to see anything bad in our life. Can you see? That is why a couple getting out of their matrimonial family compound, now going to live in the civilian barracks. They need to think very well. You need to think. They need to think. They think on their own separately. They sit down together and think. Agree together. Join hands together. After that one, now two of them will now go and meet lawyer. Lawyer will now explain everything from A to Z for them. They will now go and meet police officers. They will now sit down. They will now give them advice. Because when something happens, all these cases are carried to police station every time. Nowhere again. So these people have get different type of experiences. They take your hands to see. You now go there and take advice from them. DPO will allow you. DCO will allow you. All of them are good. Police are our friends. Yeah. Police are good. Without police, you cannot live. Nobody can live in this world without police. Yeah. The opposite people will take over. Yeah, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. If there is no police, no security in the town, the opposite people will take over everything. Wahala don't come. Yeah. Even as I've heard, they don't used to go on strike. Oh. Police no dey go on strike. I've never seen since I was born. If police can strike 1 hour, the whole country will turn upside down. I'm telling you sincerely. Just when they are not say next week, we are going to strike for a week or 2 weeks or 1 month. Before that time, immediately they strike like this, and other people don't take over power again. You everybody, but as mature people, you're supposed to understand, they will turn the country upside down. That is why everything happening in the society, police know about them because they used to carry all those cases to the police. So the police officers have enough brain. They are well talented. They have seen different type of cases. So when you go and meet them for advice, they can never give you wrong advice. They can never give you wrong advice. You go and meet lawyer. You go and meet first people. They will narrate everything to you, the way you can live there happily, without putting yourself into wahala, without allowing people to put you in trouble. Can you see now? Now, the husband and wife now have parked inside civilian barracks. Gbagan, as you see, they don't park their load come. Motor don't enter inside the fence. Motor, big motor, wey carry dem load come, we don't enter inside the compound now. Every day, everybody don't begin to shout, hey, another tenant don't enter, see them, they come with the motor. Some people, they help them, they park. Some people know they help them. And as you know, in civilian barracks, I used to say, a well-trained somebody living inside civilian barrack, when one motor enter with load, with people, they will just stand from far away, they look. They're not going to go there, oh, I dey tell you. They're not going to move near the place. They're not going to move near the place. All of them, some may be peeping through the window. Some may be peeping through the door. Some may stand by their domot and be looking. Some may stay by the fence side, be looking at the motor and the people that are inside coming down. No one, unless they have known somebody before there. It was that somebody that helped them to secure a room and parlor, a small self-contained inside. It is only that person and the friend, even some friend will not follow. Now only that person will go and meet them. The rest people will give them space because they don't know what is coming in. That is it. Those are the differences inside civilian barracks and the family house. You know, in family house now, when one person park up, everybody will come out. They go dey shout, Síkírù, Latifa Yekinde lọ́nà mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́ bá wọn kẹ́rù wọ́n ti dé o, àwọn àlejò ti dé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa sọ family house. Gbogbo èèyàn àtọmọdé àtàgbà àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin àtarúgbó àtọmọge àti ọ̀dọ́kùnrin ni wọ́n jáde ni wọ́n máa yọ̀ mọ́ wọn. Wọ́n máa bá wọn kó ẹrù, wọ́n máa bá wọn kó wọlé, wọ́n máa bá wọn tó, wọ́n máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní civilian barrack tẹ́ bá jáde lọ gbòòrò. Ilé tó ń gbé tọ́pọ̀ èèyàn ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Ilé tó ń gbé tí òbítíbitì èrò ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ra yín rí tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀lú tẹ́ ẹ ti wá. Ẹlòmíì jọ Ìgbò Sángílítì ọmọ Yorùbá dẹ̀ ni. Ó dẹ̀ gbọ́ Ìgbò gidi Ìgbò ní máa sọ. Ẹ wo wàhálà ń bẹ̀ yẹn o. Èèyàn jọ Ìgbò láwọ̀. Ó sì gbọ́ Ìgbò lójú àmì. Ilẹ̀ Ìgbò wọn bí sí. Yorùbá gan tátàtà lọ́gbọ́ Yorùbá dẹ̀ ni. Tí ẹ bá ní kó sọ pé kílédè rẹ̀ wò ní Ìgbò kìí ṣe Ìgbò Yorùbá ni. Ìgbò míì náà ń bẹ tí wọ́n bí sílẹ̀ Yorùbá tọ́jọ Yorùbá gidi tí Yorùbá dùn lẹ́nu rẹ̀ ọmọ Ìgbò dẹ̀ ni ó gbọ́ Ìgbò. Ẹ wá jọ ń gbélé papọ̀ ẹnìkan wá ń bi ẹ́ wípé bọ̀dá tó ń lọ yẹn èdè wo ni ìwọ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ni torí ó gbọ́ Yorùbá jù wọ́n gan lọ. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọn bí sí ṣùgbọ́n kìí ṣe Yorùbá Ìgbò ni. So oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló dàpọ̀ mọ́ra wọn ní civilian barracks. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan lẹ́ẹ̀mọ̀ wò pé dúdú ni gbẹ́ngbẹ́ bá tu wò ẹ̀rì gbọ́kàn gbé àwọ̀ dúdú lójú ni funfun ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni láti darapọ̀ mọ́ èèyàn kò rọrùn ní civilian barracks. Wọ́n máa sọ ẹni wọ́n máa wò wá rẹ. Wọ́n mọ̀ ọ́ dáadáa kó tó di pé wọ́n súnmọ́ ọ. Bọ̀ nílé mọ̀lẹ́bí àyè mọ́ra wa tá a fi máa sún mọ́ra wa. Tẹ́nìkan bá ti dé níjọba ti dé ní òtí lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ níjọba ti dé ní lọ́rẹ́ òtí bó síká òní ọmọ tó ń yan ọ̀rẹ́ kù kó ti pọ̀ jù. Ní civilian barracks tó o bá mọ èèyàn tó fi wọbẹ̀ níwọ̀n nìkan o lè gbé láàrin oṣù mẹ́fà tẹ́nìkan kò ní súnmọ́. Wọ́n máa wù ọ́ lókèrè ní tó o bá ń bọ̀ ẹ̀ máa pàdé ara yín wọn ò ní kí ọ. Òmí kan kà lè kí ẹ casually hi ó kàlùkù lọ tiẹ̀ nìyẹn. Wọn ò ní forí ọ̀fẹ́ lè débi pé ẹjọ́ dúró pẹ́nìkan kó bá wọn torí wọn ò mọrú èèyàn tó jẹ́. Wọn ò mọrú èèyàn tó jẹ́. Ìwọ tí wọn rí rí ẹlòmíì ní àkọ́kọ́ yín láti rí ojú rí ó le kankan ni èèyàn ọlọ́ọ̀dẹ ni àfáà ni pásítọ̀ ni babaláwo ni tó jẹ́ńtù ojú ló sì le kankan yìí. Ojú nǹkan mọ̀ bà wọ́n lẹ́rù. Ẹlòmíì kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ ń gbà míì ojú rí ó tutù. Tẹ́ ẹ bá pàdé ẹ bá gbogbo ẹ̀ náà fẹ́ mú lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ìgbà wọn bá padà wádìí rẹ̀ làwọn CID ó dé ni wọ́n kọ́ àǹkọ̀fù sí lọ́wọ́ ni wọ́n mú wọnú yàrá nínú yàrá tó ti yàrá rẹ̀ tí wọ́n mú wọ ni ìgbà wọn bá jáde ìbọn ńláńlá ní ògbé jáde. Ọ̀rọ̀ bá di wò mí wọ̀ pé bàbá táwọn òkú jẹ́ǹtì yẹn pàápàá ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá máa wà lánàá láti ká àǹkọ̀fù sí lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn ó surprise kódà gbogbo ilé fẹ́ bá àwọn ọlọ́pàá jà. Chief tenant ló ń sọ fún wa pé ẹ ní sùúrù o ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ọlọ́pàá iṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́ o bí eré bí àwàdà máa ṣe mú wọlé nìyẹn pẹ̀lú handcuff yàrá ẹ̀ náà mú wọ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá sàn ṣáàjì ara wọn kò sí ìbọn lára wọn kò sí nǹkan kan ìgbà tí wọ́n mọ ọkùnrin yìí wọlé ọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ ló fi gbé bàtọ̀ ta jáde everybody pariwo ni pé bó ló ṣe rí ìbọn yẹn gbé wọnú ọgbà. Ẹ wo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní civilian barracks tó jẹ́ pé àwa tá à ń gbàgbolé tí wọ́n bá ń sọ àmọ́ tó pẹ́ nìyẹn ń parọ́ ni a ní ń parọ́ ní níjọ́ tàlejò bá ti wọ agboolé ní òtí lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ tó bá wọ civilian barracks ó lè wọ ọbẹ̀ lónìí lẹ́yìn oṣù mẹ́fà tó ní lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kankan ìwà gan máa sá fáwọn èèyàn tọ́rọ òmọ́rùwà tí ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ wọn àwọn èèyàn máa sá fún ẹ kàn jọ máa wẹ̀ papọ̀ ẹ jọ máa pàdé ara yín ẹ máa jáde papọ̀ tí a bá ní aago mẹ́jọ wọn tilẹ̀kùn ẹ tó bá ti da aago mẹ́jọ ta òní kóòtì ntí ọmọ pa yín pọ̀ nìyẹn tọ́lẹ́tì fífọ̀ bẹdrúmù fífọ̀ ilẹ̀ gbígbá ní ọmọ dà yín papọ̀ ẹni tí wọ́n sọ pé room 30 àti room 85 ní ọgbàlẹ̀ lónìí ẹ kàn jọ máa gbálẹ̀ ni ẹ lè má kíra yín lágboolé ni kíkí ti di pẹ̀lú ló ti di dandan lágboolé ni ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gbédè ara yín ni lágbájé ò kí mi tàmẹ̀dò ò kí mi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ gbédè ara yín ni ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sì yín papọ̀ ni ṣe bọ́rọ̀ yín papọ̀ ni ṣe bílù kan náà lẹ ti wá ṣe bédè kan náà níyín ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀yà kan náà níyín ìgbà tó bá jáde lọ gbòòrò tí ilé tó rẹ́ǹtì gbogbo yín ẹ̀ gbédè ara yín ta ló wá fẹ́ máa bú pé kò kí ẹ ta ló fẹ́ máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé ń wọ ọba kan jáde lọ gbòòrò oríṣiríṣi ló ń bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló mú èmi fi ṣètò ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan la kà sí lágbolé tó o bá dé gbòòrò àwọn ò kà sí o kí ni ń jẹ́ kíkí àwọn ò tí ẹ̀ fẹ́ kó tiẹ̀ súnmọ́ àlè pé wà á tiẹ̀ kí àwọn torí pé àwọn òwò gan ń bà wọ́n lẹ́rù wọn mọ̀rú èèyàn tó jẹ́ débi pọ́ máa lọ bá yàn àgbàgbà ẹ̀ káàárọ̀ lónìí ẹ̀ káàárọ̀ láàlì ẹ̀dànù ni. so ìgbé ayé ní ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí ó yàtọ̀ sí ìgbé ayé nígboro ní civilian barracks bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi ti gbé e rí ojú tó rògùn tó rọ́ṣà lélẹ́yìí kò gbọ́dọ̀ rí kànga kẹ́rùbà ojú tó ti rókun tó ti rọ́ṣà ojú tó ti rókun tó ti rọ́ṣà lélẹ́yìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan la kà sílé mọ̀lẹ́bí tẹ́lẹ̀mí bá kọjá ǹsìn á kí wa ẹ kú ìjókòó àwa náà dáhùn tí bá ń bọ̀ yóò tún kí wa ẹ kú ìjókòó á tún dáhùn tí bá tún ń lọ yóò tún kí wa ẹ kú ìjókòó á tún dáhùn tí bá tún ń bọ̀ yóò tún kí wa ẹ kú ìjókòó á tún dáhùn bó ṣe lọ tí ń bọ̀ tí ń kí wa nígboro bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn máa lọ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa tí wọ́n máa bọ̀ kò sí tọ́kara wọn pẹ̀lú kíkí o sì lè mú un pé kò kí ẹ o rẹ́ǹtì ilé tiẹ̀ mí náà rẹ́ǹtì ilé tèmi nínú àwọn ẹni tó jẹ́ sọ pé kò kí ẹ yìí kò gbédè rẹ tẹ̀báyíká méjì ọ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rí rárá yín bábá sọ̀rọ̀ bó ló sì wá fẹ́ kí ẹ tó fẹ́ dáhùn gọ́ngọ́ sọ àbùtùkù so ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìwà táwọn ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí kò dé civilian barracks nígboro kò débẹ̀ ìwọ ń bẹ̀rù mi èmi ń bẹ̀rù ẹni ìwọ ń bẹ̀rù mi èmi ń bẹ̀rù ẹ èmi ń bẹ̀rù ẹ ìwọ gangan mò ń bẹ̀rù ìwọ náà ń bẹ̀rù mi èmi ò fẹ́ kí ìwọ kó bá mi èmi mi ì fẹ́ kí ìwọ kó bá mi ìwọ náà ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́mi kó bá ẹ ìwọ gangan ò mọ̀ mí rí ò lè gbà mí láyè kí n súnmọ́ ẹ wàhálà tí wọ́n rò kàn bóyá mi ní kí n má lọ kó bá oríire tiẹ̀ mò ń fọgbọ́n sá fún ẹni ìwọ náà ń fọgbọ́n sá fún mi mi ì tiẹ̀ fẹ́ kíkí dà wá pọ̀ gan débi pé wọ́n mọ̀ wá papọ̀ ìyẹn ní civilian barracks nígboro ẹ̀rí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. So you are welcome back again. Can you see living inside family house? At times there are different type of character that master us inside family house, especially by greeting. When you are living in family house, when you go you greet people. When you are coming back you greet. If you go to and fro 100 times, you have to be greeting 100 times again. If you miss only one, they will be talking against you. Say, why are you so stubborn like this? But when living inside civilian barracks, nobody knows you, you don't know anybody. All of you come from different half of the country, even at times different part of the state. You now gather together to be living in one place. I will be ferrying you, you will be ferrying me. We can be there almost 1 year. I will never give you a chance to move near me because I don't know your character. So that you no go carry your that bad character, come down my own good luck. As me I dey think am, make you no come carry your bad luck, come go meet my own good luck. Na so you yourself go dey think am. This man wey I no know, I don't know where he come from, the type of work wey he dey do, I don't know am. Can you see? The man sef go dey fear me say make I no carry my own wahala come jam am. make I no carry my troubleshooter come meet am for jeje wey sit down put. So everybody will now go dey fear, you go dey fear me, I go dey fear you. I go dey fear you, go dey fear me. What can join us together is by closing of the gate, washing of the toilet, washing of the bedroom, sweeping the compound. Those are the common areas we join together at times. And at times we dey do it together, we not even talk to each other. If I thought we want to talk, I don't understand your language. You don't understand my own language. Can you see the trouble I shoot out? You will be looking at me, I'll be looking at you. You will know that I'm living here, I will know that you are living here. We are not friends, we are not enemies. That one they don't normally used to happen in a family house. Yeah, that is why I'm saying the character the husband and the wife have in the family house. There are many characters they're supposed to bury in the family house before getting out of the village or the town into civilian barracks. Yeah, there is one single character now. If husband, if wife, or both of them carry that character, enter into the civilian barracks, trouble will shoot out. Yeah, trouble will shoot out. That character na single character. Ìwà yẹn tí ọkọ tàbí ìyàwó tàbọ́kọ àti ìyàwó tí wọ́n á gbé wọ civilian barracks. Ìwà yẹn lè mú kan ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Ìwà yẹn lè mú kí wọ́n há sọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá kí wọ́n má bọ́ ń bẹ̀ mọ́. Ìwà yẹn lè mú kí wọ́n dè wọ́n mọ́gi kan pa wọ́n. Kí ni ìwà yẹn gangan? What is that character? Yeah, what is that character? Na somebody dey talk am o. E dey tell one ten ant wey dey inside wey dey always dey sing am. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Àníṣe ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbọ̀dì. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ẹgbọ́n yẹn dáadáa o. Ọkùnrin kan ló máa ń kọ́nu yàrá ẹ̀. Ìgbà míì a máa kọ́ ní fàrándà ẹ̀. Ìpè Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. A ní Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Àníṣe ìyàwó mi ló ní ìbọ̀dì. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ó ní Ọlọ́run ló ní ẹ̀mí òun. Ọlọ́run ló dá òun. Òun ló ní ẹ̀mí òun. Ìyàwó òun gangan ló wà ní ara yìí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé nínú ara dẹ̀ lẹ̀mí wà? So a jẹ́ pé ìyàwó ló ní ara ló lẹ̀mí yẹn. Kò yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọkùnrin kejì wa máa fi ń yé wípé wọ́n kọ́ ló lẹ̀mí ara ẹ̀. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ní. Ìjọba ló lẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Ìjọba ló ní bọ́dì ẹ̀ ló lẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Ọkùnrin ò gbà. Ọwọ́ ní ìwà ẹyọ kan. Òun rí tí ọkùnrin tó máa ń hùwà yẹn tó máa ń kọrin yẹn tó máa ń hù. Ìwà yẹn ó lè má kó bá mẹ́rin fún un. Ọwọ́ ní irú ìwà wo nìyẹn? Can you see now? There is one tenant inside civilian barracks. There is one tenant that usually sing. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. It is God that holds my heart. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. It is God that holds my heart. Ìyàwó mi ló ní body. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí mi. It is God that holds my heart. My wife holds my body. And you know, as we are in the heart now, the wife that get the body, the soul is living inside the body. Can you see now? So it's the wife that get the body and the soul now. So that man normally tell the person that na lie. It is God. It is government that hold this your body and the heart. You have one character where you always dey do. Now single character, if care is not taken, you not change character. It can land you. It can bring for big problem to you. Out of this big four problem, if you only one can come, it may land you in jail. It may land you in FIRINgsquared. What is that character really? That character will not say it now. But I will say the troubleshooting that used to follow the character come. Ìwà yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ mi ní ti sọ o. But ewu mẹ́rin tí ó gbé jáde mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ sọ. Ewu mẹ́rin tó máa gbé jáde mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ sọ fún wa. Ìwà ẹyọ kan náà ni o. But ó ní ewu mẹ́rin. Ewu mẹ́rin yẹn dẹ̀ ní àgbákò ni. Ọlọ́mọ ìjà kò ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni kankan wa. Tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyẹn sábà bọ́ mbẹ́. Ìyẹn sábà bọ́ nínú rẹ̀. Ìdá kí ẹnìyẹn lọ gbé sẹ́wọ̀n àbí kan pa àbí kó ṣe méjèèjì. Àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé n tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Yeah, you are welcome back again. Yeah, we have one single character, one single behaviors that a tenant that came from the matrimonial from the family house now living in the civilian barracks, and that person doesn't drop, or that couple doesn't drop that character very into the family before they come into the civilian barracks. Yeah, that single character can bring 4 major problems, that if any one of these problems happen or occur to a single family or to a couple or to the wife or to the husband, it may likely, there's no even doubt, it will land them in jail. At times firing square, at times jail and firing square. I will first narrate the 4 problems that will shoot out. Yeah, number one àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé wọ́n lè gbé ẹrù òfin sínú ilé èèyàn. Wọ́n lè gbé ẹrù òfin exhibit. Number one, they can keep exhibit in your room. Contraband goods, the goods that government has banned, that such a good should not enter into the country. Such a good, they should not see it with in possession of anybody inside the country. Yeah, like India hemp now, government banned it. All these hard drugs, government banned it. Then acquiring of the weapons and ammunition, government banned it. Can you see it? Now, they now discover weapons and ammunition inside one person room in the civilian barracks. Trouble and shootout. That is number 1 point. That is number 1 point. Number 1. Then this thing used to happen through carelessness. It used to happen through carelessness. Yeah. The government officer just come. The first people just come, maybe police, soldier, everything, all of them join hands together to attack one house, to conquer one house. Yeah, they now come now, they handcuff one person, they ask for him, they brought him out, they handcuff him. They now say, yeah, enter your room. This person now enter the room now. Can you see? He now come out with weapons and ammunition, plenty inside the room, or inside the room and parlor, or inside the self-contained. The trouble will shoot out. If care is not taken, they can lock the whole compound. They can put everybody in guard room behind the bar because of only one single thing. Can you see it? So many things can happen in that way. So this thing has happened now. It has happened. So now the person that it has happened to now, we cannot actually say whether he's the real owner of that weapon or ammunition. We can never talk now. We can never say it. Whether he's the one is the owner of the weapon and ammunition, whether that somebody can keep him there, whether that some people gather together can keep him there. Can you see now? That is number 1 point. That is number 1 point. The second point now is raping and casual sex. Raping and casual sex. Yeah. Now, a guy, maybe those guys selling something, selling material, selling orange, selling banana, groundnuts, selling fruits, selling food. Beautiful girl now hawk her own goods into the civilian barracks. One person now called the girl, invite the girl to enter one room. The room was opened down. They enter there. Now the person buy the food or the material the girl is selling. By that, she was trying to approach the girl. The girl did not agree. By force, he locked the door and forced the girl into sex. That is raping. Then this girl is a virgin girl. Now he overpowered this girl. He overpowered her. Then at the end of the day, some girl may not shout again. This guy now have sex. She raped the girl recklessly, blood everywhere. This girl now dress up, leave her load there, or carry her load. Now go straight to the police station. to go and report, see what has happened. From there, from the station, they now call the girl parents. Appear in social station, we want to see you. They get there now, they see their daughter. What is happening? The daughter open the leg, they see the blood everywhere. They take this girl to the hospital. Now, they say this girl should lead them to the room or to where the thing happened. This girl now lead police to the environment, to the civilian barracks now. They now enter, everybody was watching what is happening. As I used to say, in the civilian barracks, when a straight thing enter, everybody will move far away, be looking far away. Nobody will ever go and mimic them and ask what is happening. Everybody will hang around, be looking what is going to happen. But in family house, everybody will rush into the police. Oh God, what is the problem? What is the problem? Why do you see you here? That is what normally used to happen in the family house. You know, it's vice versa now. It's front and back now. In the family house, they will rush the police, rush to them. What is happening? Why do we see you? But in civilian barracks, everybody will move away, will give them gap. They will likely to hang around so that they will now be watching what is going to happen. Everybody will move far away, hold their body and be looking. What is the problem? How manage? Who are these? Who brought them here? What has happened? What is the problem? That is what they will be saying, thinking. Now, the girl now carry them straight to the room that a guy raped her. Yeah. Who is the owner of this room? Room so number. Who is the owner? Who is the owner of this? The owner now, maybe the owner has gone outside before. He did not know anything that happened. Now, he did not know. The husband and wife did not know at all. Now they come back. Meet these people by the front of the door. Who is the owner of this room? The husband now come out. The wife come and say, hey, we are the owner. They carry two of them. They carry two of them straight to the station. Now they they ask the girl, who raped you? Is this it, man? He said no. Was this woman there when you are raped? The girl said no. Then, but they asked the girl, how manage you know that room? He said that was a sat room. Even so something that happened, go and check there. They look inside there, they saw the blood of her body there. Telling them that this blood they are looking in her body, the same type of blood still on the ground, which means the thing happened in that room. Now they arrest the husband and wife now. They did not know what has happened. Who did this thing? How managed to so happen now? They did not know. Ẹ máa wọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Ìdí ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì pọ́ìntì kejì. Ọmọ tó ń kiri ọjà. Bóyá gẹ̀dẹ̀ ló ń kiri ni o. Bóyá ọsàn ló ń kiri ni o. Bóyá oúnjẹ ló ń kiri. Káwá pọ̀ mọ́ olóúnjẹ ni. Ọmọ yìí rẹwà. Ó dùn wò ó fáìn. Ó kún régé. Ṣùgbọ́n kò mọ ọkùnrin. Ó wá kiri lọ civilian barrack àwọn kan pé ó wọbẹ̀. Ọkùnrin náà kan náà bá pè gbogbo oúnjẹ wá. Ló bá mú wọ pásẹ́jì lọ. Yàrá kan wà wọ́n sí kalẹ̀. Ló bá mú wọbẹ̀. Ó jókòó lẹ̀ oníkótó oúnjẹ fóun. Ọmọ ta oúnjẹ. Tí ó fi di pé ọmọ ta oúnjẹ tán, ọkùnrin yẹn ti ń fọwọ́ pa ọmọ yẹn lára, ó ń bá sáwàdà kó òun fẹ́ bá a sùn. Ọmọ ní rárá o, òun ọmọkùnrin òun kiri ọjà ní owó lòun wá o. Ká tó fọ́ ọkùnrin palẹ̀kùn dé. Ní máa ń bọ́mọ yìí fà. Agbára ọkùnrin yìí wá ju agbára ọmọ lọ. Ọjà raburabu ìgbọ́yọ̀ ọkùnrin gbé lulẹ̀, ọyọ pátánì ẹ̀, ọyọ bra, ọsọ̀ọ́lẹ̀ ń hò. Ló gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan, ìgbóhìjìwọ̀ nǹkan ọmọ bá dákẹ́ sí. Ó ṣe tí ó ṣètò ọmọ yìí ọmọkùnrin ẹ̀jẹ̀ kúnlẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Ọmọ yìí bá múra, ó ṣe tí ó ṣètò òun jáde ó họ lọ. Ó sá lọ. Sísá lọ tó sá lọ. Ọmọ múra tán, òun gbàgbọ́ ọlọ́pàá lọ. Ìgbà tó dàgbọ́ ọlọ́pàá, àwọn ọlọ́pàá pe òbí rẹ̀ wá bá ń bẹ̀. Bàbá ọmọ ti dé, ìyá ọmọ ti dàgbọ́ ọlọ́pàá báyìí. Ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́, wọ́n mú ọmọ, wọ́n gbé sínú mọ́tò wọn, àwọn ọlọ́pàá dira, wọ́n wọnú mọ́tò, wọ́n gbé ọmọ ó dibẹ̀. Bí wọ́n ṣe dé ẹnu géètì ọgbà yẹn tó máa tọ́ka pé bíi ní tí wọ́n yà wọlé, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé nílé mọ̀lẹ́bí ní agboolé tá a bá rọ́lọ́pàá bá ní àwọn tó jẹ́ gbàgbà nulẹ̀ tàbí ọmọwé tàbí àwọn ọ̀làjú àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ pàdé wọn bí kí ní ṣẹlẹ̀ àmọ́ rí yín o ẹ káàárọ̀ ọ̀gá o sí òsì kankan o àwọn ni wọ́n mọ̀ béèrè ṣùgbọ́n ní civilian barracks tí mọ́tò ọlọ́pàá bá fi lè wọ inú ilé báyìí ẹ má jẹ́ kí n tàn yín àmì ti gbẹ̀yìn fẹ́ǹsì lọ torí wọn ò mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ò mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o bákùnrin yẹn ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ tó ṣe yẹn tóun répo tó mú ọmọ yẹn lágídí tó bá a sùn tó bá gbòdì ọmọ jẹ́ àwọn àmì ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn mọ́ ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ pé nínú ọgbà èèyàn bíi 4-5 lọ́mọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bí kan máa rí kọjá lọ kan rápẹ̀rẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ pọ̀rẹ́ 2 sí 3 ní kún pílánì rẹ̀ láàrin ara wọn ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ àwọn yòókù ọmọ bí wọ́n ṣe rí mọ́tò ọlọ́pàá tó wọlé tí wọ́n dì hámọ́ra tí wọ́n rí ìbọn tí wọ́n rí gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti tilẹ̀kùn mọ́rí àwọn méjì họ jáde àwọn méjì fo fẹ́ǹsì jáde lẹ́yìnkùlé pé àwọn ọmọ tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kọ́mọ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ kó gbogbo àwọn ni o àwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o kí máa fẹ́ fàyọ wọn wá ṣe ọmọ yìí mú wọn lọ títí ó mú wọn dójú ọ̀nà yẹn wọn bá tẹ sílẹ̀kùn ẹlẹ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe rẹ́jẹ̀ lára ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ara ọmọ yẹn tó rí lẹ́nu ilé ó fi hàn wípé inú ilé yìí gangan ẹ ti ṣàbúrú fún un ta ni yàrá yìí room number ta ló ní wọ́n pariwo ẹni tó ní yàrá gangan ọkọ àtìyàwó àwọn lọ ta tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn lọ ra nǹkan ni látàárọ̀ wọn ti jáde láti nǹkan bí aago 8 àárọ̀ ni wọ́n ti jáde ìgbà wọn fi láwọn wọlé ti ń lọ bí aago 12 sáago kan ìgbà táwọn ó dé wọn bá wọn ọlọ́pàá lójú ọ̀nà wọn bọ́ mọ́ ta ni yàrá yìí wọn làwọn ní yàrá kí ló dé ẹ súnmọ́ bí wọ́n súnmọ́ wọn arábìnrin wọn bí sí ọkùnrin yìí ló rèpọ̀ ẹ oníkèésó òun sóbìnrin yìí mà sí oníkèésó òun how manage yàrá yín dání yàrá àwọn ni wọ́n bó ló ṣe wá jẹ́ ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sin o ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wà lára ọmọ àwọn náà ti rí gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dánú lé wọn rú kọ́kú tó rọ́mọ yẹn mú gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe da gbogbo tí wọ́n tòrú fáànù tẹlifíṣàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe da gbogbo ẹ̀rú àwọn náà ti rápẹ̀rẹ̀ pé nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so wọ́n ti bá ọmọ sùn lágídí nínú yàrá yẹn àwọn ọkọ òde mà dennis nínú yàrá wọn ti ṣe ẹni tó ṣiṣẹ́ yìí sì wọn ò tí ì dá mọ̀ pé káwọn ọlọ́pàá orí mú ta ni wọ́n mú àwọn tó ní yàrá wọn mú àwọn tó ní yàrá wọn mú àwọn ọlọ́pàá ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́ wọ́n ya fọ́tò wọ́n ṣe fídíò gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ kí wọ́n gbé àwọn gbé lórí rẹ̀ wọ́n gbé ọkọ àtìyàwó àtọmọ odinu mọ́tò padà jù à wọ́n gbé wọn làgọ́ ọlọ́pàá sẹ́ńkà odi méjì ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta can you see now the husband and wife did not know anything pertaining to this casual sex raping the husband and wife are not around since morning around 8 o'clock they have gone to the market this thing happen in their absence but by coming back now around 1 o'clock in the afternoon they now see police in their domot by the passage who is the owner of this room the husband and wife said they are the owner now they ask the guy do you know this man this man that raped he said no he did not know him do you know this woman whether she contributed the guy say no she don't know her then who did it say if he see the person she know her she know the person then they look at this guy the blood on her body they look the guy on the floor inside the room they saw the blood everywhere they have scattered the whole room before this guy was able to overpower this guy they fall the television fall the fan many things have scattered telling us that the raping actually took place in that room can you see now and the husband and wife did not know but at the end of the day they did not see that boy who did that action did not see the person but they now go away police arrested the husband and wife the children follow them that girl follow them they carry them to the station can you see that is number 2 points number 3 can you see what has happened now can you see it the husband and wife did not know what has happened in their room they did not know the person actually that did that work that raping they force a hot girl into raping into sexing by force sexing inside the couple room unknowingly to them Now the trouble has come now. They have arrested the couple now, the husband and wife. The police has taken them away. What do you think that can happen? Yeah, they have spoiled this girl career. They have scattered the vagina now, the private part. So now they have taken the girl to the hospital. Do you think they will just leave the husband and wife sitting in the police? They have to put them behind the bar. The trouble has come. The trouble has come. Can you see? Their behaviors now, they are behaving in the family house, in their own compound. They are now taking that behaviors into the civilian barracks now. It has put them in trouble. That is number 2. Number 3, you see, at times in stealing in the civilian barracks used to come up. Stealing used to come up. Where we have different type of people with different type of character and culture gather together, living together in the same place. Yeah. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ibìkan wà tí èèyàn bá gbé nǹkan síta táwọn gbé lọ. Tẹ́nìyàn máa ń pariwo pé wọ́n máa ti gbé sẹ́yìn ansẹ̀tì ohun tó ń gbé kalẹ̀ lórí bẹ́ǹchì o. Báàgì tó ń gbé kalẹ̀ wọ́n ti gbé lọ. Àwọn ìlú kan wà wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹ wípé ìwọ náà ṣe wá gbé e bẹ̀rùn ansẹ̀tì tó mọ̀ pé ó wúlò fún ọ. Àwọn tó nílò rẹ̀ ti gbé ìwọ náà ṣe wá gbé e bẹ̀rùn. Ó ṣe wá gbé e bẹ̀rùn. Àwọn tó nílò ẹ̀ ti gbé. So àwọn environment wá jẹ́ pé àwọn ọ̀ka sí ọpọlọ ju ọpọlọ lọ ní ìwọ gbé kalẹ̀ ò tọ́jú ẹ̀, ẹni tó nílò rẹ̀ ò ń gbé lọ. Tẹ́tí wọn bá wá padà rẹ́ni tó gbé gan gbé nǹkan ẹ̀ fún kí ló dé tó gbé ẹni tó yẹ kún ó mú kún ó lù wọ́n fà lọ́lọ́pàá lọ́wọ́ wọ́n wà ní kó gbé fún wọ́rọ́wọ́. Má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ o, má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ wọn gbé nǹkan ní nǹkan o, ọ̀tánù. Can you see? There are some environment that you put your something down, your property down unnecessarily. Then another go there and pick it, took it away. You might not see it again. Then when you are now crying, shouting, somebody has taken my something, somebody has stolen my property, they will now be telling you that why should you put it there? Why should you put it there? Person drop something down inside a room or inside his room. Another person go there and pick it, steal it away. Can you see? The owner of the room now shouting, somebody has taken my asset inside the room. Oh. Another people, the neighbors now come say, ẹ̀yin náà ṣe wá gbé bẹ́ẹ̀, why should you put it there? Why should you put it there? I say why? Why should you put it there? So the person who put it there, now regretting. Lọ fi sí fún ẹ̀sán ìwòlẹ̀ gbọ́. So the person that put it there now regretting. Can you see? Somebody drop an expensive handset on the bed inside his or her room or inside their room. Now another person go there. It's not the owner of the room. Oh. Now enter inside the room and pick the handset away. Then the owner of the room now, the owner of the handset now comes shouting, crying. Somebody has seen my handset on my own bed inside my room. Then the neighbors now come telling the person that why should you put it there? Why? If it was you that caused this problem now, why do you put your handset on the bed? Can you see now? Inside his or her room, on her bed, the owner of the room now put expensive handset of 1 million naira. Latest handset. He now dropped it on the bed, on the mattress. Now went away. Another person now come and pick the handset away. Nobody knows who took it away. Nobody knows who took it away. Now, the owner of the room who owns the handset, owns the room, now come back. They shouting, they crying. Then all the neighbors now gather. They are now telling the person, madam, daddy, uncle, why should you put that thing on the bed? Why? Why should you put that phone on the bed? Can you hear? Inside his or her room, on his or her bed, the room that he has paid for, the room that is all his property are there, or their properties are there, they are living there. Then somebody now go there and pick their property away, or his or her property away. The neighbors are now telling that person who owns the asset, owns the room, that why should you put it on that bed in your room? It used to happen that in another country or in another area. Can you see now? So stealing at times can happen. In a civilian barrack inside a person room or a couple room, stealing can happen. The husband may put expensive things inside their room, outside their room and parlor, outside their self-contained. Very, very expensive things of 100 million. There are some engines. The person just drop it inside the room. Another person just come, carry it away. The owner of the room, the owner of the property now come. He made the room empty. Yeah. He made the room empty. That is number one. They have taken the property of the owner of the room away. Or their property, maybe husband and wife, they jointly have that property. They bought it together. They now put it in the room. Another person now entered the room and took it away. Then the neighbors now gather, be telling them, why should you put it there? Why? So for people to be telling the owner of the room, the owner of the property, drop the property inside her room or in their room. Now the neighbors are blaming him or her or them. That why should you put it there? That's another thing again. Then secondly, under this point, you can see they are pursuing a thief now. Yeah, now, can you see? They are pursuing thief. Thief, everybody is shouting. That is part of number three point. Stealing apart, then they are pursuing thief. They are pursuing thief in the environment. Can you see everybody carry stick? Carry stone, begin the pursuing, gbara, thief, this one don't steal, this one don't steal. The person now jump the fence, bam! As he jump the fence, enter inside civilian barracks. Maybe in the daylight, maybe in darkness, in the night. They are pursuing thief. Now the thief, they are about to catch the thief, then the thief now jump the fence, from the outside to inside the civilian barracks. Now this thief was found one way or the other to hide his or herself. Can you see? He was trying finding one way or the other to hide him or herself. Going from there to here, from one place to another. As they want to catch him, he was escaping. He also was escaping. Later see one room, open down, he entered there, hide under the bed. Can you see it? So people pursuing the thief now, they now surrounded that civilian barracks. As big as it is, as mighty as it is, everybody now come out in mass, in multitude. People now come out in multitude. They surrounded the house. It was this house that they now enter inside. Some people jump the fence with him or her. Many people have done. Many people went through the gate, enter. They are now looking for this thief. Yeah, he wears also clothes. He wears also shoes. They have described this thief to the extent of saying if they see this thief, they must have to know him or her. Everybody has known. They have described this thief to the extent that everybody must know her. Now, they now be searching. They saw one room open and they just enter. As they were searching him with torch, with everything, they saw the thief under the bed. They brought him out. Yeah. Inside the room, they did not allow the thief to come out. They now went to the police and report. The police now immediately with their shari, with their jeep, with plenty police with armed one, with guns and ammunition. That is how they arrive. With immediate effect. You know our police, very, very active agile. With immediate effect, they have come. They now carry where is it? They now lead them into where the room is. Yeah, just stay under the bed as you are. People just stayed there plenty. They did not allow the thief to come out. The police now come. Everybody go out. Everybody go out for the police. Police now come. They snap the picture. They took the video. They do the necessary that they're supposed to do. Who is the owner of this room? That was the first question. They brought this man out. Put handcuff for the hand and leg. Nowhere to go again. like 2 police hold him or her. Who is the owner of this room? Who is the owner of this room? Are you the owner? I said no. Who is the owner of this room? Now, the husband that was staying outside before now came in. Room so number, who is the owner? The husband and wife are coming, running. They reached there, they saw the police inside their room with thief. Who is the owner of this? Do you know this man? I said no. Yeah, put the handcuff in their body. That's what they handcuff husband and wife again. Took the 3 of them away under the same point to number 3. Can you see it now? So gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ àwọn ìwà kan wà tá a máa ń wù lágbolé tí ó yẹ ká gbélé civilian barracks. àyàn kan gbọ́ tá ń pariwo ní ó lè ẹmu ó ti gbé nǹkan ó ti ṣe wọ́n ti ṣẹ̀ ẹni tó mọ́kò ẹni tó múgimúgi gbogbo wọn lè gidigidi ó lọ́wọ́ sọ fún wọn lọ́sẹ̀ kí wọ́n gbogbo wọn júwe rẹ̀ débi pé kálukú wọn ti dá àmọ̀ tí wọ́n bá rí mú gbogbo wọn ti dá àmọ̀ lọ́ba gbé gbirigbiri gbà tí ó di ara fẹ́ẹ̀sì civilian barracks lógun fẹ́ẹ̀sì gbirigbiri ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹnu lè gbá àwọn yẹn náà gungun fẹ́ẹ̀sì tí àwọn kan lọ gbójúlé àwọn kan gbẹ̀bí àwọn kan gbẹ gbogbo civilian barracks gbogbo àwọn yẹn ti já síta rẹpẹtẹ wọn ti yí ká lé ní pé kò síbi tí ó gbà jáde ọgọ́rùn èèyàn wá wọnú ilé mọ́ wọn ń wá mẹ́sẹ̀ ń wà náà ń júwe rẹ̀ wọ́n ń wá gbà tí wọ́n rí yàrá kan wọ́n ṣí yàrá yẹn kalẹ̀ gbà wọ́n wọ̀ ọbẹ̀ wọ́n ń tan tọ́ọ̀sì wọ́n ń wá ni wọ́n rí lábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì òun gangan rèé gbogbo wọn lọ wọnú ilé kíákíá wọ́n ti pe àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀sìn àwọn ọlọ́pàá wa jáfáfá wọ́n ti dì á mọ́ra wọ́n ti múra lẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n kó sínú mọ́tò ní pápá wọ́n gbé wọn gbé ògbọ́tà wọ́n gbé wọn bọ̀ wá bá ṣe dé ní ẹgbẹ́ ibo wọn gbé wọn bá lídìí wọn wọnú ilé wọ́n wọ ilé wọn rí báyìí wọn fa kọ̀ọ̀fù sí lọ́wọ́ wọ́n fi sí lọ́wọ́ fi sí lẹ́sẹ̀ tá ní yàrá yìí náà ń pariwo ṣé wà lóní olóhùn kan tá ní yàrá yìí àwọn ọkọ àti àwọn tó ní yàrá dàgbà tí wọ́n ń dákọ̀ nọ́mbà yàrá wọn tí gbogbo èèyàn ń pariwo ni wọ́n sá wọnú ilé pé kílódé gbà wọ́n òde wọ́n bá olè nu yàrá wọn pẹ̀lú ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ti bá ń kọ̀ọ̀fù sí lọ́wọ́ ṣe é mọ̀ rí wọ́n láwọn mọ̀ rí wọ́n bí olè sọ mọ̀ wọ́n rí olówó mọ̀ wọ́n rí báwo ló ṣe wá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ yẹ kọ́kọ́ sánà lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ká kọ̀ sọ́kọ̀ àti àwọn lọ́wọ́ àtòlè àtàmẹ́tẹ̀ta ó di wọ̀ lágọ̀ọ́ ọlọ́pàá lábẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹta náà ni o ẹ̀rí bẹ́yẹn. Now you are welcome back again. Number 4 point. Yeah, hide out in your room. Hide out in your room. This point now nearly resembles that number 3. The way I just finished saying now. You see, there are some room. There are some room in. So there are some rooms. Yeah, with the character they have already have in the family house, they not that can carry character inside civilian barracks. Can you see? When some people do bad in the environment, they now manage to enter a civilian barracks. All this kind of room now, they now find way to be hiding there. Yeah, the owner of the room is not around. They will enter there, go there, be smoking their head. They will go there, going to do bad things. They will take it as an hideout, and the owner of the room did not know. They will never do it in their presence or in his or her presence. When the person has gone totally, the person has gone, they will now come by the back. They will do whatever thing they like inside the room. They may put somebody by the gates to be calculating them. If the owner of the room is coming, that person will give them a sign on the phone. They will come out before. But when the owner calls, you feel surprised. Say, I don't used to smoke India hemp. Now see India hemp in my room. I don't smoke cigar. See cigar in my room. Confusion will now come. Now the husband and wife that have come to live in the city, in the civilian barracks now, when they go out, they now come back. They will be discovering this claro, the India hemp, the part of it, the remaining part of it have been smoked. They will be discovering the thing inside their room. The cigar, partly smoke of cigar, they will be seeing it inside their room. Odor in their room. They will not be surprised. Who is doing this in our room? They will not be calculating. And those people doing this bad now, they may put somebody by the gate. Yeah, they may put one person by the gate. Immediately they see the wife or the husband and wife coming, they will signal them with the phone. Can you see? They will signal them. Immediately they pack everything out again. But when the owner of the room come, he or she or two of them must aware that something has taken place in their room. Yeah, ẹ máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sìn yìí. Pọ́ìntì ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin yóò fẹ́ jọmọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀kẹta. yàrá ọkọ àtìyàwó mi tán bá jáde lọ ìgbà tí wọ́n bá fi dé wọ́n mọ̀ bá mùkú gbó àmúkù sìgá nínú yàrá wọn pẹlẹbẹ ọtí tí wọn ò kí ń mu wọ́n mọ̀ bá ké rẹ̀ nínú yàrá wọn yọmọ wá yà wọ́n lẹ́nu wípé ọkọ òun èé fa sìgá òun náà kì í fa sìgá ọkọ èé fa gbó òun náà kì í fa gbó ṣùgbọ́n gbà wọ́n lọ tí wọ́n dé wọ́n ń bá igbó wọ́n ń bá sìgá wọ́n ń bá mọ̀kù ọtí wọ́n ti da gbogbo inú yàrá wọn rú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ sì tí wọ́n bá ń wá ẹlòmíì nínú àwọn ọ̀daràn yìí tí wọ́n jọ ń gbénu lé papọ̀ tí wọ́n bá ń wá ẹlòmíì yàrá yìí náà máa ń sápamọ́ sí wọn ò ní rí wọn ìgbà míì wọ́n palẹ̀kùn dé mọ́ra wọn ìgbà míì wọ́n ṣílẹ̀kùn sílẹ̀ ìgbà wọn ọmọ yàrá yẹn mọ̀ wọ́n ṣe àmọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá ń wá wọn yàrá kálukú náà wọ́n wá sí tí wọ́n bá sì pariwo tí wọn ò rí àwọn agbófinró lọ kí n mọ fẹ́ fàyọ ọjọ́ kan bẹ̀tẹ̀ pé wọ́n máa ń wá àwọn ọ̀daràn yẹn anìkan padà ṣòfófó tàbáwọn ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ débẹ̀ wọ́n padà wá ká wọn mọ́nú ilé yàrá ìyàwó àtọkọ rúmà ń padà tọkọ gbà bí sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní tọkọ gbà wọn àbá wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá yẹ lè mú wọn táwọn agbófinró dé táwọn ọlọ́pàá dé tí wọ́n mú wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n béèrè ẹni tó ní yàrá gbà ń bá béèrè wọn lọ́kọ àtìyàwó kan ni bí wọ́n ṣe kó wọn papọ̀ nìyẹn ó lè já sẹ́wọ̀n ó lè já síkú. Yeah, can you see now when husband and wife has gone out they have went out now we have get some bad boys living inside the civilian barracks in the absence of the husband and wife they will enter their room be smoking in their hand smoking cigarettes can you see drinking all this aloma they will be drinking it inside then carry guests come be doing all those bad things then come and be servicing their instrument inside the matrimonial husband and wife room the room and parlour or the self-contained. Now police later discover them and arrested them there. Police will not go like that so they will ask for the owner of the room. They will ask when they ask for the owner of the room how many they are able to enter. Can you see how many they are able to enter? Before you know what, they will put handcuff in their hands again, take 3 of them away. Or if the guys are many, they take all of them away. That's the end of the show. Ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sìn yìí. So la fi ń ṣàwọn fídíò jáde ká fi máa jára wa sí i. Ìgbé agboolé nígbà míì ó yàtọ̀ sí ìgbé agboolé ìgboro. Ó yàtọ̀ sí kò jọra wọn rárá. Kò jọra wọn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kan là ń ṣe nílé mọ̀lẹ́bí lóko wa tá à ń gbé. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn wa là ń wù ń bẹ́ẹ̀. Tọ́pẹ́ tí yàn bá dé gbòòrò kò papọ̀ rárá tí yàn bá lọ dẹ́rù wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wò ó lè já sẹ́wọ̀n ó lè já sátìmọ́lé kọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́mọdé kásàgbà kò lè já síkú. So that is why I'm using this video to enlighten people to differentiate 2 things from the other so that we can see the difference. Living inside family house there are many types of character you can be doing there that may not even take you to police station, not to talk of the court. Not to talk of the prison or the guard room. Can you see it? But when you try it outside, living inside civilian barracks, it may lead you to jail. If care is not taken, it may lead that person to jail and firing squad. Yeah, life imprisonment. That is why we are saying, then what is that character? That one character. Now, we have finished talking about the bad things, 4 bad things that character can give. Yeah, those bad things, very, very costly bad things that the damages that behaviour can cause. Nísìnyí ẹ káàbọ̀ sí channel yìí, a ti sọ ewu mẹ́rin, ìdí mẹ́rin pàtàkì, ewu ńláńlá gbàǹkọ̀gbì tí ìwà tá à ń wí yìí tó lè fà. Ìwà tá à ń sọ yìí tó lè fà fún ẹni tí ó bá ń wúrúwà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó jọ́kùnrin ni, ó jóbìnrin ni, tàbọ́jọ́kọ àtìyàwó. Ewu tó wà ń bẹ̀ ewu mẹ́rin gbàǹkọ̀gbì tó wà ń bẹ̀ àti sọ jáde kí wọ́n á níwà yẹn gangan yá ojú ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ládé yìí o ìwà yẹn gangan kí ni ìwà ń gan ìwà tó lè fa ewu mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yìí àgbákò mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yìí ìwà tó lè fà á gan tí èèyàn ń wù lágboolé tẹ́lẹ̀ téèyàn kà sí tọkọ ń wù tíyàwó ń wù tọkọ àtìyàwó ń wù tí wọ́n á gbé wọ civilian barracks nígboro tó lè rán yàn lẹ́wọ̀n tó lè sọ ẹ̀mí tó lè dẹ́rẹ́ mi yàn légbodò kí ni ìwà náà You are welcome back again. Can you see? We have talked about the 4 major good points, difficulties, big wahala that the character we are talking about normally cause for a man, for a woman, or for a couple that normally behave that in civilian barracks. When you rent a room in civilian barracks, you rent a room and parlour, or you rent a self-contained there, then you now go there with such a character. That character, the 4 things that we bring, we have narrated it now. Then what is that character? Kí ni ìwà yẹn gangan? Kí ni ìwà yẹn gangan? Ìwà yẹn gangan ni mo fẹ́ sọ yìí. Kéèyàn máa ṣílẹ̀kùnlẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lè máa jàyàn. Ẹlòmíì ń bẹ ó ti mọ́ra tó bá ń lọ Ìlọrin, tó ń lọ ibi tó jìnnà, tó ń lọ Kánò, tó ń lọ Kàdúná, tó ń lọ ibi tó jìnnà, ó máa ṣílẹ̀kùn ẹlẹ̀ ni kò ní tì. Kò ń tìlẹ̀kùn. Pàtàkì jùlọ nínú ilé family house, nínú ilé agboolé, ẹlòmíì tó bá ṣílẹ̀kùnlẹ̀ láàárọ̀ báyìí, ó dìgbà tó bá fẹ́ sùn lóru lálẹ́ kó tó ti padà. Ó sì lọ ibiṣẹ́ látàárọ̀. Ní tí wọ́n ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú yàrá yẹn gangan wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò lè mọ̀. Ìní ń fa orí ọ̀fẹ́ àǹfààní táwọn ẹni burúkú yìí ní. Ẹni tó ṣílẹ̀kùnlẹ̀ látàárọ̀ tó lọ ibiṣẹ́ tó dé lálẹ́, láì ní parọ́, ó lè wọnú ilé, gbogbo nǹkan tó dáa tó rà pamọ́ wọ́n já lọ́kà rẹ̀, wọ́n já dúrọ́wà rẹ̀, àpótí tó nínú ilé kí wọ́n já wọdúrópù ẹ̀, tàbí kí wọ́n má já gan. Àwọn míín ṣògbọ́n débi wípé kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn wọ́n ti tẹ dúpílíkéètì ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ tó ti pẹ́ tóun ò dẹ̀ mọ̀. Tó bá ti wá lọ bí iṣẹ́ tó ṣílẹ̀kùn kalẹ̀, ẹlòmíì ó wọ yàrá, kọ́kọ́rọ́ táwọn rọ̀ ni wọ́n fi sí dúrọ́wà rẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ pé wọn ò já? Wọ́n ó sì, tí wọ́n bá sì pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́, wọ́n sì kó gbogbo tó wà nínú rẹ̀ táwọn ń fẹ́ yẹn, wọ́n ó kó wọ́n ètò tí padà. Ẹni tó wà ní yàrá yóò máa yà lẹ́nu pé nínú wọdúrópù wọn ti kẹ́rù, wọn ò dẹ̀ já, bó wọn ṣe kẹ́rù, bó wọn ṣe mú kinní yìí lọ. Ẹni tí èèwà sọlè yóò máa mú lólè. Ẹ̀rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Tó téèyàn bá wá ń ṣe inú agboolé tí ó kà á sí tí wàhálà ọ̀sẹ̀lẹ̀ ń di rẹ̀, ọ̀ tí wàhálà ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́ ń paná rẹ̀, tó bá lọ ṣe ní civilian barracks nígboro, ó lè rán lẹ́wọ̀n. Ó lè rán lẹ́wọ̀n. Àwọn ọ̀tá, àwọn olè tí wọ́n jọ ń gbé, wọ́n lè wá gbébọn pamọ́ nínú ilé ẹ̀ gan. Wọ́n lè máa lé olè bọ̀ tìbọntìbọn tí ó dẹ̀ wọ ọbẹ̀, tí ó dẹ̀ sọ̀mọ́ síbẹ̀ tó wọ́n dẹ̀ sá lọ. Tí wọ́n bá padà wá rí ìbọn bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n lẹni tó ní yàrá yẹn gangan ló ní, sẹ́ni kó léwu. So kò yẹ ká máa hùwà yẹn. Kódà tí èèyàn bá dúró níta, ó yẹ kó tilẹ̀kùn ẹ̀. Tí èèyàn bá ti kú òun lé láàárọ̀, kó tilẹ̀kùn ẹ̀, kó mú ọkọ̀ dání ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìwà yẹn gangan nìyẹn. So now you are welcome back again. There you see that character now we have narrated it. The troubleshooting that normally comes out, the 4 major problems that normally cause out from that major character. The character now is leaving your door open. Is leaving the door open. There are some people immediately they wake up in the morning, they will open that door down. They are going to the market 3 hours before coming back. They will leave it open like that. They are not going to lock it. They are not going to close it and lock it up. Take the key away. They will leave it open. Tẹ́ bá wá bí wọ́n ní kankan náà ni wá. Kò sí nǹkan kan, kò séwu, kò sí wàhálà. Ìwọ tó filẹ̀kùnlẹ̀ tó tì í, yàrá tó tì ẹ́ gangan, ẹnìyẹn wà ńlẹ̀. Òun ò lọ bí kankan. Ó wà nínú ilé. Àwọn kan wá, àwọn wọnú ilé rẹ̀ wọ́n kó nǹkan lọ. Ẹni tó tì ẹ́ lóró pópó. Ẹni tó súnmọ́ ẹ, òun ló máa lérò kó dọ́gbọ́n wọ yàrá ẹ̀, ó mú nǹkan yẹn. Ó wá fi wàhálà àti ẹ̀ ó fi kó bẹ́ni tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀. Orí bẹ́ẹ̀. Can you see? Leaving the door open unnecessarily, uncarefully. You see, when you are living in a civilian barrack, even if you want to stay in front of your door, you have to lock it first. Because any call can enter that make you go outside straight away. And if you have not closed your door before, you leave it open like that, anything can happen before you come back. Even you want to sleep inside your room, you're supposed to close the door and lock it by the back. You lock it up, but they're not told that nobody can enter. And at the same time, you are going out, you're supposed to lock your door. You are playing outside. You are inside the fence, you are playing. You're supposed to lock your door inside in your room. or your room and parlour or your self-contained. You lock your window, you lock your door. It's very important. That is the character. That is only one character that beats that four troubles. That four troubleshooter, that is the character leaving the door open or carelessly. Leaving the door to your room, leaving the door to your room and parlour, leaving the door to your self-contained in a civilian barrack open unnecessarily, uncarefully. Yeah, that is the point. Ẹ ṣe gẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ àbọ̀. Tẹ̀gbọ́n mo sọ fún yín, àwọn máa jára wá sí ni o. Àwọn máa jára wá sí i. Àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìwà wà tẹ́jẹ́ wípé àwa tá a gbóko tí wọ́n bí sóko tá a gbélé mọ̀lẹ́bí tá a máa ń wù. Tọ́jẹ́ wípé àwọn tó wà ń gbòòrò tí wọ́n máa ń kọ̀rẹ́ tiwa ká máa jayàn á máa bá wọn jà. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rí ewu tó wà ń bẹ̀ o. Wàhálà tó wà ń bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rí. Àwọn tó bá ti gbé gbòòrò rí tí mo sọ yìí ti yé wọn. Tẹ́ ẹ ti darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú oríṣiríṣi èèyàn, oríṣiríṣi èdè, oríṣiríṣi ìlú, ojú ara oríṣiríṣi. So ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wá wà tá a máa ń wù lágbolé. Tó yẹ ká bá ti fẹ́ kúrò lé àgbẹ̀ kòtò àbò mọ́lẹ̀ ní pátápátá àní gbé jáde. A ṣẹ̀ wá ìwà tuntun tí a ń lò ń bẹ̀. Tí a fi lè gbélé ayé rọrùn, tí a fi lè gbélé ayé àlàáfíà, tí a fi lè gbélé ayé pẹ̀lú ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ènìyàn lọ wù ń bẹ̀. Thank you everybody, thank you. That is my advice for everybody. There are some characters we are behaving in the family house. The moment you are getting out of the family house to the city, you want to go and be living inside civilian barracks. Please abeg, all those characters you need to dig hole, you put them inside and bury it. You go there with new character, the way they are behaving there, so that you will not put yourself in wahala. Don't put people in wahala. Anybody around you, you don't put them in the frying pan. You don't put yourself in frying pan. Thank you everybody. See you again. Èyí tó tún bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ilé tó máa le, ó tún máa le. Àlè kòǹkò bí ojú ẹja. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo fi kọrin yẹn níbẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí pé Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọkùnrin kan ló máa ń kọ́ ní civilian barracks bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí sẹ́ ìyàwó mi lónìí bọ́dì. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí sẹ́ni ìyàwó mi lónìí bọ́dì. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Àníṣe Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Àníṣe Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí ìyàwó mi lónìí bọ́dì. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ́mí mi. Lọ́kùnrin máa fi ń yé wípé Ọlọ́run ti dẹ́ ó ti dẹ́ ẹ, ó ti gbẹ́mí ẹ̀ sára ẹ̀. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó ló lẹ̀mí ẹ̀ yẹn, òun gangan ló ní bọ́dì ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan ló ní ìjọba ló ní. Tó bá lọ dáràn sí civilian barracks àti wá àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ gan àtẹ̀mí ẹ̀ wá gbé ẹ ní ó dẹ̀wọ̀n ó láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kó fi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ sọ wa. Ẹ tún máa retí omi tó tún le tó lè kòǹkò bí ojú ẹja.